What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns here, and as we eagerly wait for the next installment, the next update, the next DLC from Grand Theft Auto Online, will it be heist? Will it be super awesome? Or will it be disappointing? I thought we would take the time to talk about DLCs in general. Are they good or are they bad for video games and for the gamers out there? And the reason why we're talking about this is because I came across this article from GameSpot with the head of Take-Two, Carl Slatoff. I talked about him, a couple days ago, Wednesday, when he was discussing what happened in Australia with Grand Theft Auto 5 being pulled off the shelves of the Target and Kmart chains down there. His opinion, his 2 cents. He seems like a very intelligent guy, very well thought out, very good head on his shoulders, and that's probably the reason why he's the head of Take-Two, which is one of the best gaming companies out there. Also the parent company of Rockstar, the makers of Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, let's talk about DLCs, because back in my day, I knew that was coming, right? I'm that old. So yeah, a long time ago, there used to not be DLCs. There used to just be video games, like Mario, Zelda, Sonic, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Whenever that video game came out, that's all you got till the next installment, the next episode in the series. You had to wait a couple years. But now there is DLCs, there's expansion packs, there is updates, and it's become quite popular and obviously very, very profitable by the video game industry. Now, the first update that I remember, the first DLC that I can recall, is probably, I would say, the Lord of Destruction expansion pack for Diablo 2. I know, that was a long time ago. And I can see why they're so popular, why they're so in demand, and why the video game industries have taken full advantage of them. Now, some companies have done it right with, well, for example, Rockstar. They've had some really good DLCs, not just recently, but in the past with Grand Theft Auto 4. They had 2 awesome DLCs for Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and the Damned, and of course The Ballad of Gay Tony, both of which added a lot of content to the game, and they were definitely worth purchasing. Now, Red Dead Redemption, another prime example, they came out with the Undead Nightmare pack, which was very, very good. It was epic. And the past year, we have enjoyed free DLC, free updates from Rockstar for Grand Theft Auto Online. And hopefully we'll be getting a big one coming up very, very soon. It would be nice for it to come out on the 16th, the day before my birthday, Rockstar. Hey, hook me up. But in this article, go read it for yourself, by the way. It is linked below in the description section if you want to do so, if you want to peruse through it. Carl Slatoff talks about how it's important to have content out there to not only keep the gamers engaged with their products, whether it's Grand Theft Auto or another series, but it also helps them out as well. I mean, he calls it as it is. He says, like, this is important for both us and the gamer, because obviously we do make money from the consumer, but at the same time we want to be putting out good product because we don't want them to feel like they're being milked at every turn. And unfortunately, there are a lot of video game companies that do put out POS DLCs. I'm not going to name names. And there's a lot of companies out there that put out annual games, like sports games, for example, that might be better off not doing that. Maybe like every other year they put out a new game, but in between they just put out like an update, like for the 2015 or 2016 roster to Madden. Instead of having to drop $60 every year for basically the same game that continues to get worse and worse, surprisingly, maybe that certain company should do that. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this subject. Do you think DLCs are good or bad? And which DLCs do you prefer? The type we've gotten over the past year, the free DLCs for Grand Theft Auto Online, in which you basically grind in the game and earn the money, or you purchase shark cards in order to buy the new content that comes out, like the wardrobe, weapons, vehicles, properties, etc. Or would you rather have a new story DLC that you had to pay, say, $15-20 for? Or do you like them both? Do you like the quote-unquote free DLCs and the paid story DLCs? Let me know below in the comments section. I personally think it's a great idea to have new content and new DLC, especially for something like Grand Theft Auto Online, which in all intents and purposes is an MMO. And in order for us to continue to be interested in playing this game, Rockstar does have to continue to put out content, new stuff, new clothing, new missions, new jobs, new things to keep us enticed to continue playing this game, because with each passing week and quarter, new video games continue to come out. Now, obviously, a lot of those games aren't of the same caliber or quality as Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, but at the same time, if Rockstar doesn't continue to put out new content, that means less and less people are going to be playing Grand Theft Auto Online, and less people buying shark cards, which means less money in the pockets of Take-Two and, of course, Rockstar. If you found this video informative, hit the like button. And, of course, check out my channel for awesome content 7 days a week. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, because each and every subscription really does help my gaming channel grow. Have a great weekend, and as always, thanks for watching.